Hello, 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 it's Dolly and I am back for a tag. This is 20 crafty questions that Alicia with Call Me Crafty Al has tagged, and she's tagged some other ladies as well, and you all know how the tag system works, so just hop along. All right, so it's me now. You've got me. This is Dolly, scrapping on the go. And of course, the first question is, where does your channel name come from? Scrapping on the go. One, for scrapbooking, scrapping, and two, for on the go, because are a very active family, and especially in Florida, we were always on the lake, boating, riding, fishing, camping, a lot. Let me tell you, a lot. There'd probably be about only 2 months out of the year, 3 sometimes, that we wouldn't camp because it'd be too hot. But if we could get over on the ocean side and get the ocean breeze and find a camping area, we would go camping. So anyway, that's how I came up with the name. And yes, I would scrapbook when we would be camping. Of course, not out on the boat if we were just going fishing. What types of crafts does your channel focus on? 12 by 12 layouts, and it could be traditional way, double page with mixed media. I do some mixed media, but I just haven't gotten real comfortable in recording those on my channel. I do a little bit. I used to be really into junk journals, and that's something that I want to go back to. And I've done some traveler's notebook. This is one I get lots likes about it, and I did a Christmas traveler's notebook, so I do traveler's notebooks as well. So that's that. Where else do you share your creations online? Facebook mostly. I do a little bit on Instagram, and of course YouTube channel. So that's my number one, YouTube channel. Then I share some on Facebook, and I do a little bit of sharing on Instagram, and I would even do Pinterest, but I just don't have the time. If I start posting all those places, because I like to respond. I try to respond to everybody's comments in 48 hours. Sometimes it takes me a week, but I really want you to know that I really appreciate you. And yes, I'll hit the heart button like right away, but I want to respond to your comments. All right. So if I'm posting, I wouldn't be able to do it. I work full time. I have a family. And like I said, we love the outdoors, and I still have a little guy at home, and he has sports. He's going into middle school, and I have 2 adult children and 2 grandchildren. So yes. Just time is the issue always, right? And you have to make time for your family so you have memories to document. All right. How long have you been crafting? But the last 15 years I've been focusing on scrapbooking. And that includes, when I say scrapbooking, that includes the junk journals that I used to really enjoy doing. So anyway. Next question, number 5. What is the first crafty item you remember making? The first crafty scrapbooking item I remember making is when I got invited to Creative Memories workshop. These ladies that were Creative Memories consultants would hold monthly workshops. That's what they encourage you to do. And you would pay $5 to have a lunch, and they would give you enough supplies to at least scrapbook 2 double page layouts. So that's what I scrapbooked on my very first time, and I was hooked. And then before you know it, I became a consultant, and I did that for like 5 years. Can you believe that? Scrapbook, consultant, and worked and had a family. So anyway, number 6, what is your favorite type of craft? It's scrapbooking. And in the scrapbooking rim of things, I love mixed media. So I definitely like to bring mixed media into what I'm crafting. Number 7, which of your creations is currently your favorite one? All right, here is my current favorite one, which is actually being posted tomorrow, and I am participating in Tracy birthday YouTube hop. So if you aren't a subscriber, hit that bell button, subscribe, And so this is my most recent favorite one. I just love. I've got gold, rose gold, silver, everything on here that you can imagine. So be on the lookout for this video tomorrow, or this is being posted the 10th. This goes up on the 11th. So that's my most recent favorite layout. All right. What do you do with your finished products? Sell them, give them away, keep them for yourself. I give them away, keep them for myself. I probably have created about 50 albums, and I have given some to my adult children, probably 3 or 4. Same thing with some grandchildren. I've made albums for cousins, sister and brother-in-laws. I currently have probably in my possession of probably 35 completed albums. So yes, I've done a lot. And guess what? You women out there that think men don't, they have no interest, they do. My dad requested that I make him an album, and this was probably about 6 years ago. He found his negatives from when he was in the Army and when he went to Germany, Spain, Italy. I can't remember where the 4th tour he had. And he had kept his negatives, never developed them. I took them, developed them. I created him an album of his Army years. I kept a few, and matter of fact, even this year I have created a couple layouts. But anyway, he absolutely loves that album, and he keeps it locked up in his gun safe because it's fireproof. That's why he wants it in there. He doesn't want nothing to happen to it. He brings it out anytime he has guests and so forth. And I've made other albums as well for my parents. All right, so they do care. The men in your life do care, be it your spouse, your parents, uncles, whoever significant, they do care that you are documenting those memories. All right, so don't stop documenting because they might roll their eyes or, oh, I don't really care for that. Oh, yeah, that looks all right. You know how sometimes you get their opinion. Just, they care. All right, let's see. Excuse me. If you could learn a new craft or art, what would it be? Painting. If you know me, I've said this before, I cannot draw stick people. I cannot. But I could be a good abstract painter. I feel like I have that in me. I think I could learn how to draw vases and flowers and stems. I do not whatsoever, because when I say I have no talent in drawing people or animals, I am dead serious, okay? That it would take more time than I have to change that. But yes, I would love to do painting. Number 10, where do you create? I create right now in my master bedroom. This is my area right here where I have my camera is a desk, and then I keep my Cricut. My husband made a shelf in my TV like stand behind me, and it's in my master room. I used to have a dedicated room in Florida. I just filled it up way too much. In order for me to get a hold of, I'm sorry, of my spending and zero in the products that I like, the colors that I like, I needed to downsize. I can tell you though, was nothing that I purchased that I didn't use or I liked. I was always very careful of that. So I stayed with colors that I liked and so forth, but I bought way too much. And I knew I was getting overwhelmed. So even if I didn't move, I was already in the process of downsizing, and I started my first spending freeze. I've moved from Florida 3 years ago, and I started spending freezes about 5 years, starting that habit. So anyway, I don't regret any of the purchases. You've got to learn what your style is, your color palette, what you like. But I'm just saying that I could have my own room, but I'm not letting myself have my own room, if that makes sense. So I don't take up that much space. And yes, I know it's in my bedroom, but I'm okay with that for now anyway. If that changes, then maybe I'll go to one of the other rooms, but I'm okay with it for now. All right, now off to the next one. What would your ultimate crafty space look like? All right, before they even talked about she sheds and I got into scrapbooking, got hooked, I'm literally serious about this. About 12 years ago, I was designing with my husband because I wanted a she shed, and not because I wanted to fill it up, because I just wanted that open type space, and the same thing, that passion that I would love to learn abstract painting and so forth. And the fact that I just want to have windows around me and nature around me and birds flying by my window and looking at beautiful flowers when I look out my window. So that's where the whole she shed comes from. All right. Let's see. Have you ever had any crafty accident mistake? Yes. Two fairly recently, 2 months ago. My Heidi Swap Gold Shine. Thank goodness I had a spare bottle. I picked it up, went to shake it, and obviously the last time I used it, I did not put the lid on it properly, and it landed all over my laptop. This desk, or this bookshelf that this phone is sitting on right now while I'm recording, it still has a streak. It was all over that. It was all over me. Oh my gosh, horrible. Now, just recently I did a layout last week, and I was going to do splatters using dilution paint, red no less. The little seal at the top that goes up into where you do the squirting thing fell out right on my layout. Yeah. All right, off to the next question. Do you have any funny crafty stories to share? About the only one that I can think of right now on the top of my head recent is I went to Heather's Crafty Life Retreat. And we went to Tuesday morning over there, stopped at this restaurant to eat. I wasn't really that hungry from snacking, and I think it was so close from the last meal we ate. And so, I don't remember, I got chips or something, and the waitress kept saying, do you want something else? And I looked at the menu, and and I said, oh, okay, I saw tacos, right? And I wasn't paying attention. And it said, 3 tacos, it was supposed to be for $3, it says, but it didn't have the dollar sign, it just said 3. So 3 for 3, and ditzy here, I guess I was tired. I don't know, I asked, how many tacos do you get? They're like, 3. Well, how much are those? I don't, and they all looked at me and everybody started cracking up laughing. It's $3. So anyway, even Miranda Weber, she did a page about it. Yes. She's on the YouTube channel. If you want to know, I'll get the link and you can go check out the layout she created. We're all cracking up, and that's okay. I laugh at myself, you can laugh at me. That's no problem. So that's the most funniest story. What is your favorite drink or snack to have while crafting? Tea, but I generally try not to have anything by where I craft, just to prevent mishaps, and I don't like to really eat where I'm scrapping. Do you watch or listen to anything while you're crafting? And I absolutely watch nothing, because then I can't focus, because I don't know how you can listen and know what they're crafting. I guess if I'm watching TV, I want to see the people's faces and their reactions, or see what's in the scenery of the, so no, okay. Do I listen to music? Probably about 50% of the time, and then the other 50 I was just quiet. Number 16, what is your biggest crafty purchase regret? Okay, you guys are going to get a kick out of this. Let's see. I got them around here. Okay. When these little wood veneers hit the market, I must have bought, and I'm not kidding, I don't know how many packets, a lot came in a packet. I want to say it was like 50 in a packet or whatever. I must have had, I'm going to say, probably around 300 of these or so. And anyway, guess what? I still have these, as you can tell. But I gave a lot away. I mean, I probably have maybe 25 of these little guys left. I thought they were so cute. I thought they'd go on every album, you know, family album, being, what do you call it? Being literal with your scrapbooking. So anyway, that was probably the biggest regret. You guys probably think that's funny, thinking that is your biggest regret. What is your most favorite craft purchase? Cocoa Vanilla Happiness. I have been wanting, I've only had papers here and there until probably a couple years ago. I never got a full collection of anything. Now maybe when I started with Creative Memories, I might have gotten some full collections through them, but I don't think so. I've always been that way. Give me a little of this, give me a little of that, and just mix and matching. But now, lately, I've gotten a couple full collections, but I'm back on my spending freeze. I've been on a 5-year spending freeze, and I said I would once a month during my birthday do, you know, a nice purchase that would get me through everything. But this year I kind of blew, and I went like 3 months, but I am back on my spending freeze. But I had to get Vicky Bouton's collection. I don't think I got the entire, but probably 75% of it. Oh, I know, Canoe Creek, the Saturday line. I pretty much got 75% of that one, and then like this Cocoa Vanilla. So there you go. If you could use only one adhesive in your crafty project, what would you use? Here we go. This is real easy. I love, this is called Glue Glitter Pro. I love this guy. And I could use my 40% coupon at Hobby Lobby's, get it cheaper than going to their site. But guess what? For the last 6 months, you get 3 rolls in there, and I'd pay about $13. It lasts a while. Not a great while, but at least one of these would last about a month, okay? So anyway, well, now something's going on where these rip and you can't fix it. Because see, it's one full cartridge like this. There's no me going around a spindle or anything. So there is a downfall when they're like this. But I never had any problems. This, I have been using this, seriously, 10, 12 years. I mean, when I found this, I got hooked on it. Well, now I have to switch because every time I buy the 3-package thing, only one will work in the restaurant. So I finally, 2 weeks ago, bit the bullet and got this humongous Scott's thing. I know everybody uses these. I stayed away from it, and you can tell the size difference. But guess what? Now I have one. So I do love it. But why does it have to be so huge? Look at, see, you even get more tape, I feel, in this little thing than this. Look at this. It doesn't feel, well, I guess it's right there. So it's about the same probably. So anyway, why? Why must it be this big? But anyway, I bought it using a 50% coupon off at Michael's. All right. If you could use products from one company for the next month, which would you use? Believe it or not, I had to think about this because I wasn't sure if I wanted to say Cocoa Vanilla or Pretty Little Studio. You would have thought I would have said Vicky Bouton. I know all of you thought I would say Vicky Bouton. But no. I would like a whole collection of the Pretty Little Studio now that they have the larger papers. I've loved their die cuts that they have and their flares and so forth. All right. Number 20. Who is one crafter that you love to watch and follow? I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera. That you think needs some more love from the crafty community. Okay. I had to think about this. Alicia, I know you don't want us to say two. You said one. You don't want us to be rule breakers. I'm going to have to be a rule breaker on this one. Kathy Feigl, that's F-E-I-G-L. Her name's Kathy, K with a K, A-T-H-Y, and One Mama Scrappy. So it's one, O-N-E, mommy, M-O-O, M-O-O, I can't even spell. MOMMYCRAPPING. Both of these ladies need our love, okay? All right, bonus question. Who is a non-crafter you think that you like to watch and follow? Let's check each other's suggestion. All right, I love tiny houses. I love the concept of less junk. I love the idea of traveling. Some of you all know this. I could easily travel and live in a trailer. And I don't mean like a trailer park. Not against people who live in, I'm just saying, I'm talking about where I can pull it behind me and travel. And so anyway, I like to watch Less Junk, More Journeys. So that's my, right there, less junk, more journeys. I could. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. My family thinks I'm crazy. But I'm telling you right now, if I could quit my job and I'm not in a profession, I don't believe that I could go, but this would be my ultimate, that I could quit my job, travel in either a tiny house where I could like stop and enjoy that state and see everything and do work. You know, I'm not saying not work and contribute it to society, but be able to do that and then go on to the next. That's me. So thanks everybody. I appreciate you all. Remember to get out your photographs, scrapbook those memories. Remember to date them, put the people's names that are in the photographs, tell a little story, even if it's not in the front of your journals, put it on the reverse side, tuck it in, hide your journaling. But anyway, get out those documents. Get out those pictures and document those memories. And we'll see you next time. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe please. Give me a thumbs up for the video. Hit the bell button so you'll receive the next notification, because guess what? There will be another face-on-face video in the month of August, because I hit 1,000 subscribers in June, announced a giveaway, and it's actually listed over there, the 2 people that won, but they have not contacted me yet. So I guess they're waiting for, because I told them I would do a Q&A, and I was going to do it in July, and then this one came up and I didn't want to pass it by. So there will be another Q&A from the people that asked me questions. I have their list. If you're one of those people that's been watching, my list is right here. It is 2 pages long, or 1.25 pages long. It's coming in August, ladies. All right. So anyway, hit that bell button. I'm posting 2 to 3 times a week, though. In July, I think I'm going to end up having close to 21 to 30 videos out there. I don't know how it ended up being so many, but anyway, August will go back to about 2 a week, sometimes 3 a week. All right. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.